In the Sultanate of Oman, we still can find old systems to collect and distribute water. The falaj, for instance, consists of channels, part covered and to avoid transpiration and part not, that brings water from highlands through steppes and plains. Falaj, or in plural, aflaj, have been used for many centuries, not only here in Oman, but also in Iran and other parts of MENA region. MENA region means Middle East and North Africa. Just here in Oman, around 4,300 falaj are currently in operation, coexisting with ultra-modern systems of water production, as we will see tomorrow. Wheels are also widely spread through the country, and this is estimated that at least 125,000 wheels still remain mostly in rural areas. Basically, both falaj and wheels supply rural areas, while urban areas are supplied by desalination of seawater. But between wheels and falaj, there is a considerable difference. While falaj distribute water by gravity, in wheels, water is pumped. And as water from natural sources is free here in Oman, and irrigation hasn't still reached a good level of efficiency, overexploitation of groundwater results in drop of water level, and in the coastal rural areas, in intrusion of seawater, bringing salinity to sources. To deal with these problems, specialists from Sultan Qaboos University are working on projects to increase the efficiency of irrigation in one side and the other side, increasing the reuse of water. Nizwa Venturi, reporting from Oman. Now we are in the middle of a village inside a falaj. It's totally covered so that we can avoid transpiration and loss of water. Look, the water coming from there, and by gravity flowing this way. We are now in Nizwa, and we are looking at something that should be a river before. Most rivers here have no water. They are called the Wadis. But anyhow, some water is available. As you can see, palm trees along this Wadis. A wadi is like a footprint of a river, not a river itself. That's why the falaj as a traditional system of distribution to distribute water, and the modern way to produce water as desalination plant are so important in this country, because there is a few water available and demand is increasing. We are in a desalination plant of water in Oman, which produces 80,000 cubic meter of water per day. This way to meet water needs is widely known and used since long before in Middle East and North Africa and other parts of the world. But today, the speed of production to face an increasing water demand is simply astonishing. Unfortunately, I can't show everything inside for obvious reasons, but it looks as if man has opened the ocean tap by accelerating a natural cycle in which water loses salt through evaporation and then drops fresher on inner lands. This context requires us a conceptual review of water. Paradoxically, if science helps to build new realities, it is lagging behind to understand them. Assuming that mining activity consists of separating what we need from what we do not, we are here actually mining water from the ocean, and salt is the reject. Therefore, water becomes inexhaustible, but in the same breath, it does not. If we consider that energy used to desalinate water comes mostly from oil and gas, so exhaustible. So, what is in store for us? Shall we expect some decades down the line a totally sustainable process in which water could be desalted through renewable energy? expect a gradual drop of costs and visualize this technology being used in non-arid areas worldwide? Well, obviously, assuring water to all people is not only a matter of technology, but also of political contexts. Although this process is still expensive, let's be blunt, it's much less expensive and more reasonable than struggling for water. Should we trust in human capacity, or should we resuscitate Thomas Malthus? I would stick for the first option. Nizwa City, Oman.